What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Work Knife Balance. We're going to be diving into one of my favorite new budget knives that will probably join my collection in the coming months because I love it that much and it's absolutely fantastic. So let's head to the top down and see what it is. All right. Here we've got a CJRB, and if you saw some of the recent unboxings, you probably know exactly what this is, but this is the CJRB Bowie Pyrite knife. Absolutely love this knife. This thing has been fantastic. You don't see many Bowie knives out there, let alone folding Bowie knives, and so the fact that CJRB did this for the Pyrite, which is kind of their flagship knife now, in my opinion. It's going to be the knife that a lot of people know, go to, and have used, although CJRB has been stepping up quite a bit of fantastic knives recently. There's a couple different variations of the Pyrite you can get, and this is the most recent. So we'll start with tip to tail measurements, we'll do some side-by-side comparisons, and then I'll give you my opinions on this knife right here. Starting it off, overall tip to tail, we're looking at about 7.25 on the overall length, with about 3.15 on the blade and a 2.75 on the cutting edge. You have a fantastic choke up choil right through here, especially if you have medium or large glove hands. You can fit that in there really nice if you don't have massively Vienna sausage finger dogs that are just going to overspill into that blade edge right there. So you can choke up and nice, but you don't need to because you have really good ergos on the backside right here. For some side-by-side comparisons, we're going to go ahead and start with a tried and true Civivi Elementum button lock as well. We're then going to pull out the Pyrite Warney, which is down below us here, so you can kind of see that one of the other variations of the Pyrite, this one is in my collection, absolutely love it. And then we'll get another button lock here with the Civivi Cubit. We'll put that one up top. Go ahead and get the NAFS Lander 2, put that up top as well. We'll go ahead and grab the Kaiser Veritas and put that one up top. And I'm just going to leave the two Pyrites out there together for a second. And last but not least, kind of get a really good kind of tried and true classic budget knife. We have the Ontario Rat 2 to give you a good size comparison right there for smaller knives. Alright, so with these two knives right here, CJRB has a lot of similarities between the two. They're both button lock, they're both using the AR RPM 9, and they both have absolutely fantastic action to them. I'm going to say that the style of the Bowie has definitely won me over. I absolutely love the nostalgia that comes with the wood handle and then just the aluminum. I believe it's aluminum. Wood handle and then just the aluminum, yes. Fullers up at the top there. You do have steel liners coming through here, and then you have the button lock as well. You are using the AR, let's get it right here, AR RPM 9 steel, if you can see that right in there as well, which is CJRB's budget steel. It is absolutely fantastic. I haven't had any problems with any of the CJRBs that are running on this steel, but it has held up really well, and you have a really, really nice Bowie shaped knife right here. So you can deploy off of the thumb stud. You can actually deploy off of that fuller too. If you want to fuller flick off that, you can do that as well. And then you have the button to button lock it out like that if you wanted to as well. So there's a couple different deployment methods with this one, which does make it fidget friendly and fun. Overall, you have a fantastic compact EDC knife, a absolutely beautiful classic Bowie style knife with a good swedge coming through there on that recurve coming down, really big belly for slicing, great jimping on the backside, and ergos that are through the roof with this. There's a couple different variations. They have a black variation very much similar to this right here, and then I believe there is one more variation of it as well. That's going to be just the titanium, but then they've got, or sorry, just the aluminum, and then they've got the aluminum and wood handled right here. So these are available right now on CJRB's website. You can get them on a couple other websites. There will be an Amazon link below for them. They're coming in right around $60, $59.99, which for everything that's being offered here is actually a really good steal. It's a great price. Amazon has them at 25% off right now, normally coming in at $80, but $60 right now. So that's a really great steal if you want to go ahead and pick one of these up. I don't know how much longer these are going to be available or how popular they're going to be. This is a knife style that doesn't necessarily hit everyone. I absolutely love it, and if it's something you like, I highly recommend picking these up before they're gone, especially if you want the wood-handled version. There are fewer and fewer of those left available. You have just the steel bent pocket clip right here. It is not ambidextrous, so it's only going to be on the one side, so it's going to be a right-hand carry only, but you do have a really nice lanyard hole right here as well that you can add into there. So with it being a button lock, I don't know why more companies don't. It just seems like could be a very easy ambidextrous universal knife if you're able to flip that clip around. Just as easily as you put two little spots there, you could add a second little spot down below and make that simple. But you know what? Not everyone needs to have a knife. So unless you're part of that lefty population and that is a that is a deal breaker for you, then this is a knife that I would definitely recommend picking up. At $60 right now, you can't really go wrong with this. CJRB Bowie Pyrite. I'm curious to see what CJRB continues to do with the Pyrite because there is more and more that they can do. I don't have much left for you. Until next time, TTFN.